are you ready to discover the first-to-market groundbreaking app with proprietary PNT technology, which allows you to turn photos taken with your phone and pictures created by any NFT generator app into actual NFTs on the blockchain? And if so, I will not only show you a 100% turnkey solution, which does it all, but I'll also tell you how to overcome the #1 problem NFT creators have with the initial collection sales on OpenSea. And because PNT technology does all the heavy lifting, all you need to do is just fill in some basic information, click a few buttons, and have the NFTs on the blockchain ready to mint. Plus, to do all of this, you don't need any prior NFT or tech experience at all. And by the end of this video, you will understand the real workings of the way to making big NFT money on the Ethereum blockchain, because most do not know this. Hi there, it's Robert. I want you to realize that contrary to what many so-called NFT generators' sales pages tell you, the pictures they generate are not actually NFTs. They're just pictures, just like photos on your phone, but they could be used as NFTs, but they are not NFTs quite yet. And no, you do not want to just upload them to OpenSea and call it a day. It won't work that way. If you already tried initial sales of a collection by just uploading to OpenSea, may I ask you a question? Did you sell any? Now, outside of already popular influencers and their friends, literally none of the people I talked to sold anything after just uploading the pictures to OpenSea. Now, please don't take that wrong, because OpenSea is a fantastic platform for secondary sales, which can bring you great royalties. But unfortunately, because it is so crowded right now, there's little chance for the new collection to make successful initial sales there. And it looks like a chicken and the egg problem here, where you need to have a sold-out collection for people to be interested in trading your NFTs on OpenSea. But selling out newly created collections is almost impossible on OpenSea unless you are already established, have a large following, or have major lottery winner luck. Now, later in the video, I am going to tell you how to fix that chicken and egg OpenSea problem, but first, let me just explain what NFTs are, why your photos or pictures generated from NFT generators are not NFTs yet, and how others are selling their NFT collections. By the way, if you do not want to use your photos to create a collection and you don't have a software which can generate pictures for NFT collection, there is a link in the member area to an app which can generate a collection of pictures for you. Without getting into technical details, NFT basically means digital age print, which works just the same as real-world art print. It's just online. But there's a very important twist. It is minted to a blockchain. The minting is a digital engraving of the picture token into a blockchain in the way that it cannot be removed, but the owner can change. The result of this minting is called NFT. On the high level, NFT simply means one of a kind, unique. It is a blockchain immutability which gives NFT its value because pictures minted to NFT can demonstrate verifiable identity and scarcity. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about minting and about the NFT. Now, as you can see, until pictures became NFTs by minting to the blockchain, they have no real resale value at all. And this is how, in early NFT days, the OpenSea came to be very popular. They innovated and they offered both minting to the blockchain and the place to buy and sell the NFTs. Now, over the years, OpenSea grew to #1 NFT marketplace, which has made billions of dollars in sales of NFTs. And it became a place to buy and sell NFTs, but because a huge number of new pictures is uploaded to it every single day, the chances of the new collection without sales to bubble up to the surface are slim to none. Uploading a collection of images or photos to OpenSea and hoping it will show up in search, it's like uploading the first video to a brand new YouTube channel and hoping for mass views right from the get-go. It just doesn't happen like that. There's more to it than just upload. In fact, just before writing content for this video, I checked the top 1,000 collections on OpenSea. Not a single one of them had an initial mint on OpenSea. Literally all of them had their own so-called Ethereum contract, and the original mint happened outside of the platform. Only after the original collection sold out, the secondary sales kicked in on OpenSea. Now, you'd be surprised to know how many sold-out collections having their own Ethereum contract brought creators over $1 million just from direct sales from the contract, and then collected a ton of royalty payments, sometimes more than the original mint from secondary sales on OpenSea. New successful collections are launching almost every week, and they all have one thing in common: their own Ethereum contract for original sales of the collection. Now let me give you just a couple of examples of successful under-the-radar collections. Now all of these collections did more than $1 million in original sales and sometimes multiple millions, so I will only tell you about the secondary sales with the ETH price used for calculation at $3,000 each. For Azuki, 2D anime-style side portrait pictures, secondary sales reached 183,267 ETH, or over $590 million, from which the creators collected 5% royalties, totaling at over $27 million. Clone X 3D game-like avatar images made secondary sales of 172,906 ETH, or over $518 million and over $25 million in royalties collected. Doodles, a simply drawn portrait of something difficult to recognize, reached 104,444 ETH in secondary sales, which is over $313 million, with total royalties hitting over $14 million. Now, let's just take a look at some sample collections which are nowhere near the top. And these, again, as I say, are all just last check. Things change daily, of course, but you'll see the point. At the bottom of the first page, on position 100, Mutant Cats generated 16,302 ETH secondary sales, or $48 million, with an amount of royalty collected just shy of $2.5 million. See what I'm saying? These are way down the charts. In the 200th position, on the second page, the Vogu Collective made non-shabby secondary sales of 8,307 ETH, which is almost $25 million in sales and over $1.2 million in royalties connected. And after scrolling quickly to position 500, I saw pixelated, low-quality looking doogies of something sort, resembling dogs, with secondary sales at 2,916 ETH, or over $8.7 million, and $437,000 in collected royalties. Now, going down to position 1,000, I saw some humanoids, I want to call them. I have no idea what they were, but they managed to collect 1,170 ETH from secondary sales, or over $3.5 million of secondary sales volume, over $175,000 collected in just royalties. I kept scrolling and scrolling, but I stopped at 2,000, where what were they? The Goblin Goons the Goblin Goons still had hundreds of ETH in the secondary sales. And I could tell you a whole lot more about some of these collections, but it would get boring. Now, of course, nobody can promise you that your collection will sell, but there are literally thousands of NFT collections which are completely sold out, with tons of secondary sales generating passive royalty payments. And as I just mentioned, some of these collections really aren't that beautiful, to say the least. It's what you do with these collections before they head to an OpenSea. And the bottom line, really, it's this: you need to have your pictures minted using your own Ethereum contract first, before OpenSea can come into play with secondary sales and royalty payments to you. And it doesn't even matter if you want to sell a collection made of photos from your phone or a collection generated using any of the NFT image generators. You just have to have your own Ethereum contract to move forward. Got it. Now, the problem is that coding and deploying your own Ethereum contract is extremely complicated for all the people except the developers. And frankly, it's no walk on the beach for them either. And this is why originally OpenSea was the huge breakthrough, because they allowed people to mint using their contract and without users having to have their own. And it also means, big problem, that you do not own a contract for your own NFTs while using OpenSea, which is it's just not optimal. Also, because Ethereum contracts use a special Solidity programming language, there's only a limited number of developers that really know it, and that's why it costs an arm and a leg to hire this kind of a developer. Even finding one, frankly, is not very easy at all. The difficulty in hiring a developer who is experienced in Solidity programming language and the very high cost of their labor are the major factors why most people just upload collection pictures to OpenSea and just hope for the best. Thinking forward, moving forward, we thought that there had to be a better way, and the PictureNFTizer idea was born. Even though that app would deal with the blockchain, we wanted PictureNFTizer to be as easy to use as any simple web app. And we asked our developers to hide anything complicated about the Ethereum contract and make the contract customization as simple as entering the names and the max number of NFTs to mint. We wanted to make sure all it takes for users to deploy their contract on the Ethereum blockchain is just to click a few buttons. Plus, unlike on OpenSea, we wanted users to own their own contract and have full control of both the contract and their NFTs. And lastly, we requested this from the development team, that the only external app the user needs to have installed to use PictureNFTizer is a simple and free Chrome or Firefox plugin. And by the way, for those of you who are confused about what the Ethereum contract is and what deploying it is to the blockchain means, Ethereum contract is just a micro app, and deploying it is simply putting it on the blockchain for everybody to use. Now, after the planning phase, the development team went to work, and after over 9 months, PictureNFTizer was complete. And today, I'm incredibly excited to share with you that our developers exceeded all of our requirements and expectations by creating proprietary PNT technology. Okay, friends, here's the scoop. The things that you do need to enter to customize your Ethereum contract are as simple as the names, the description text, the link to where images are hosted, and the price. After your names, description, and price are in, all that's left for you to do is click a few buttons to deploy your contract to the Ethereum blockchain. The only external app that you will need to use for PictureNFTizer is the MetaMask browser plugin, which is available for both Chrome and Firefox, and it can be downloaded for free from the official app stores for them. And using your own MetaMask gives you full ownership and control over your NFT blockchain contract. And it means that unlike OpenSea, PictureNFTizer does not use a centralized contract for all NFTs of its users and does not even have admin access to it. And it makes your contract way more secure because you'll be the only one who can change any contract parameters using your MetaMask plugin. And on top of all that, PictureNFTizer gives you a web code which allows people to not only buy your NFT from your web page, but also instantly mint the NFT they purchase to the blockchain right after they pay. Well, normally creating such a code is a very complicated step. The PictureNFTizer makes it as easy as it gets. Development team, A++++. As PictureNFTizer user, all you would need to do is to copy and paste the ready-made code from your account into your web page and you are done. And last but not least, your membership is also an access pass to the private alpha group where you can not only share your collection but also discuss with others everything related to NFTs, including hot new trends to jump on and under-the-radar top NFT drops. And it's clear that the sooner you join the NFT collectible craze the proper way with your own Ethereum contract, the sooner good things can happen for you. Now, the only question you may have left here is, hey, how much is this all going to cost me? And because we believe in rewarding early adopters, we'll keep it super simple, super easy. We're going to give you the instant access to PictureNFTizer for a special time-limited early adopters price. And that means that if you get access today, you are getting both an instant massive savings and a grandfathered access. Once an early adopter special ends, we plan to charge significantly higher prices to cover all the costs related to the computations needed for PNT tech to do its job. PictureNFTizer is PNT technology light years ahead of its competition. All the updates are included, so you can always have the latest version. And that is why you can be confident that whatever progress happens over time, you will get access to it at your fingertips. All you need to do to become a PictureNFTizer founding member is to click the button below. Your access will be created immediately, and you will find everything waiting for you inside. You can get access to the PictureNFTizer today by clicking the big Add to Cart button below. Oh, and of course, you are fully protected by our no questions asked 30-day promise. We are so extremely confident that you will love PictureNFTizer that will let you take it for a full 30-day test drive. And of course, if you're not fully satisfied for whatever reason, Just contact us and we'll be happy to give you every penny back. You're going to absolutely love the PictureNFTizer. Go ahead, the button is right below this video. Grab your copy today. Lucky for you, the PictureNFTizer is going to give you a big, unfair advantage over your competition. Grab your access to the PictureNFTizer today, and we will see you on the other side.